Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're bringing you episode 9 of our Prestwich to Prem save, which is our mid-season update for this third season in the Tier 10 league that we are struggling with. Spoiler alert, it's not quite gone to plan since we last saw you, but we will get stuck into that in a second. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a shorter episode this time. I know myself, I think I prefer 15-minute episodes when I'm watching other people's. So yeah, I know the last few I've done have been 25 minutes. So yeah, give us some feedback as to what you prefer, and obviously I'll take that on board with going forwards with it. But anyway, let's see how we've got on. So as you can see, we are sat in third place in the table. I think when we last saw you, we were second, and we were maybe 5 or 6 points behind Lower Breck. The surprise package is AFC Blackpool have leapt to the top of the table, with Lower Breck in second. I think they just played each other, which AFC Blackpool managed to leap ahead. As you can see, unfortunately, we are 11 points behind Blackpool at the halfway point. We've got one more game, which I'll bring you today, and then we'll be at the halfway point. But yes, it's not quite gone to plan. I did mention that my team has historically struggled when we do lose a game. We go on a good run, we lose a game, and then it all goes to pot, wheels come off, and in the Premier League, I'd have been sacked. But yeah, so I don't quite know how to change that, but I'll show you the run of results that we've had, so you can see where we have gone wrong. We'll just filter out the cups because I don't know if I brought you the cups, but we got knocked out of the cup against Barton Town. I think I might have brought you that, actually. As I take them off. So, the league results. We beat home, and then, yeah, we lost to Lower Breck. And it was at that point that it was like, okay, we need to consolidate our run now and just get into an unbeaten run and going forwards. As you can see, it is an absolute hodgepodge of results. Some good results, some bad results, and everything in between. So, off the back of the 3-0 loss against Lower Breck, we drew a more than winnable game against Chadderton. But then we backed that up with a really good win against Main Road, 5-1. And then, yeah, a bit of a head scratcher, I think, against Lutterworth, 3-3 draw. Obviously, should have won. Defence struggled. Then exactly the same against Newquay, just this time the defence struggled even more and in a 3-4 defeat. And then we sort of, Steeton, 3-0, happy days. Bad defeat against Pilkington. Good win against Ashton Town. Bad win against Nostell. Good win against Blackpool, top of the table Blackpool. Disappointing draw with Isle of Man. Disappointing defeat to AFC Liverpool. The last two games have been unspectacular, but we have got the wins. 2 1-0 victories. So at least we're coming into this little run of games now with some semblance of form and confidence. The defence has kept 2 clean sheets, which has been a real problem. We've been scoring the goals, as you can see. There's only one game that we haven't scored in, and that was that 3-0 defeat against Lower Breck. All the rest, we've scored at least one goal, twos, threes, fours, and even a 5. So I can't blame the attack. Owen Friend absolutely smashing the goals in. He's clear at the top of the Golden Boot charts as well. So I can't be asking more from that department. So yeah, the head scratch has been in defence. As you can see, we've leaked 3, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2. But 2 clean sheets in a row. So this is something that we're going to try and build on. A little bit of housekeeping then for you is that we have lost a defender and brought another defender in. So, in fact, I got the tactics screen. I think it was Mark Campbell we brought him in the closed season. He's now moved on, not through my doing. He got a better offer, so he's moved on. So I had a look through the reports that my scouts have brought in. I think whether I asked my director of football, I can't remember. I don't think I did. Basically, they found me Ben Tunnicliffe, who comes in and apparently is my best player. So that's good news. He's 27-year-old. He likes to be either a no-nonsense centre-back or a central defender. As you can see, that the 3 core defensive attributes. He's 10 for heading, 12 for marking, 7 for tackling. That's great. Physically, he's got a little bit of pace. He's got more pace than he's got strength. So I wouldn't put him in the stopper role. I'd play him as either a centre-back or a cover. which I think I am going to play him as a centre-back. Jumping reach is good. Heading obviously at 10, so that's good. He's going to be better in the air than what I've got currently. Good determination. Positioning is good. A little bit of leadership as well. So maybe, depending on how the rest of the squad is, he's a potential future captain. But yeah, really pleased with his arrival. And so far, he has played one game and kept one clean sheet. So that's fantastic. Hopefully he can build on that. I'm favouring him alongside Joe Lake. I want to keep Lake on. He's my captain. And he is averaging really well this season at 7.24, despite the fact that we've been leaking goals left, right and centre. So hopefully those two can build a little partnership. I changed the role there because I was running Gavin Stones as a central defender cover. So I was going for the stopper and the cover combination that classically has always worked quite well in Football Manager. Hasn't been working for me this time. So I've changed Tunnicliffe to a central defender. Just a bog standard one. Leaving Lake on as a stopper because his attributes, other than his heading, his attributes do suit it. So yeah, we're going to go with that going forwards for sure. Nothing else to report, I don't think, in terms of form. Obviously, you can see Owen Friend, 7.55. Absolutely smashing the goals in. 17. So yeah, 18 appearances, 21 goals. It's pretty lethal, that. Pretty lethal. Averaging 7.59. Colin Brown, his foil, he's got 7 goals in 18 appearances, averaging just over 7 in the league. So he's been a nice sort of, partner to Owen Friend. So those two are working well. Other than that, there's not much else to report, I suppose. Alexander's not done as well as perhaps I'd have liked. 6.68. I've been messing around with the roles in the midfield here, and I just can't quite seem to find a balance. I dropped Alexander back into a deep line playmaker because I was worrying about the amount of chances being created by the opponents and wanted to be more defensive minded. So thought if I dropped him a little bit deeper, that might help. So I think that's what I'm trying at the moment anyway. Both fullbacks are onto the defend duty as well. No nonsense fullbacks, which means the tactic doesn't quite work as it did with the overlapping fullbacks. I've played around thinking, my best players are through the middle, which I think is what the tactic's saying at the moment, focus play through the middle. So it has changed from a wing play to a sort of through the middle play, but I can easily switch it back to going through the wings. I did that in the last game to get the result. So I'm still experimenting with that, to be perfectly honest with you. We shall crack on, and we will, see you for the kickoff for our away fixtures at Daisy Hill. They are bottom of the league, so I am expecting a good win. But you can't guarantee anything with this team. Okay then, so here we are at kickoff for our clash away to the bottom side in the division, Daisy Hill. Gone with the same team that I've been using for the last couple of fixtures, not made any changes. The only thing I think I've done is just swapped Towers and Alexander over in left and right, that's all. Kept them with the same roles that they normally play. So, let's see how we get on. I did try watching a couple of games in comprehensive highlight mode. I don't recommend it in the lower leagues because your teams are terrible. And I was just literally pulling whatever hair left I had out because they were just giving the ball away. Anyway, chip over the top from Hart into Friend. Friend shoots. It's into the far corner. A nice start for us. 13th minute goal. We've seen that combination before. Hart chipping the ball over and Friend into the inside channel. Finding the bottom corner. Nice movement from Friend. Good ball from Hart. And then, clinical finish. Not even that far into the corner, really. Keeper obviously not quite getting his angles right, but just the start we needed. I am on the attacking mentality today, just because they're the bottom side. So I've just notched it up one notch. Another highlight starting from the back. They win the header, but they can't make anything of it. Mason hits it long again. We lose out in midfield, but back to the keeper. They don't seem to be able to get their long balls working just yet. This time we win a header, but lose the ball. Okay, if we wrestled it back, we knock it long again. Right, can this be our attack then? Shenton into Friend, into that inside channel. Shoot! Oh, it's a lovely dink. Thought he was just going to go for power then, but he used his imagination and just dinked the ball over the keeper as the keeper dived. Nice bit of play. Yeah, again, similar ball from Shenton this time. Into Friend. Friend sits the keeper down and just dinks it over the top. Lovely goal. That's his 26th goal of the season. Absolutely on fire. Our right-hand side really working for us in this game so far. Free kick for them now. Johnson, Cartwright. Easy for Mason, really. It was going wide anyway, but he just made sure. This time Friend wins the flick on for Shenton. Now Shenton bowing down on goal. He shoots. He scores. Tight angle. Doesn't matter. Seems like all of our goals are coming in a very similar manner. Down that right-hand side. And then getting the shot into the bottom left-hand corner. A lovely flick on from Friend. And Shenton's in acres of space. And then goes for, looked like a side foot shot. Going for accuracy. Nicely done. That's his 3rd goal of the season. Probably would have expected a little bit more from him, I think, than 3 goals from half a season. But anyway. Very comfortable so far for us. Just like the defence to keep a clean sheet now. That would be the ideal. Tunnicliffe coming in, winning the header. Hart. Tunnicliffe thought he was going to lose out then. Over the top for Friend. Oh my days! Oh, he just hits that post. Just hits the near post. He was, I don't know, a few inches away from getting his hat-trick there. Alexander trying to win the ball back. Oh, over the top. Good save from Mason. Yeah, it looked a bit easy for them, that. Chip over the top. But Mason was there to prevent the goal. Howard now on the inside left. What can he do? Back to Brown. Over the top. Shenton. He's there. Shenton with the head this time. Gets his 4th goal of the season. He seemed to have 2 defenders marking him, but he was able to rise like a salmon and head the ball into the far corner. I think Howard's maybe held on too long then, but he finds Brown. Brown chips it to the back post. Shenton just nods it past the keeper, and those defenders stood there looking at each other, blaming each other for the goal there. We're 4-0 up at half time. We've only had 6 shots and we've scored 4 of them, so you can't complain about that. Been very clinical. Famous last words, but I can't see us losing from 4-0 up unless we get a couple of red cards or something daft. But even so, I would be surprised. Brown, oh, he gives the ball away. But fortunately, they are terrible. Friend now for the hat-trick. Oh, he gets it into the near post. Lovely finish. You're thinking he's going to go across the keeper to the left, but he just tucks it in at that near right-hand side, gets the hat-trick. And he will be taking the match ball home today. Just seems to hold the defender off. Poor defending, really, from Cartwright. Keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. All too easy for somebody of Friend's quality. So, yeah, it might be Stuart Sampson to come on now. Probably for Friend. Oh, looks like a penalty. Shenton's going to take it for his hat-trick. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, what a miss. For his hat-trick as well. He could have gone level with Friend. That's a shame. He's not the usual penalty taker, so obviously they've had a chat on the field between them and they've decided that Shenton can have a go for his hat-trick. Obviously the game's won, but yeah, so he won't be making a claim to be a regular penalty taker there. Oh, calamity! Who missed that? I'm not sure which of the centre-backs missed that, but thankfully their striker, probably Maguire, was rather wayward. Ball comes in now, they've pulled one back. Oh no, we're disallowed. Disappointing though. It was offside, but yeah, wins the header over our guys. Not a lot going on then. 5-0. Rather comfortable. Oh, there's maybe time for another little attack. Alexander in the middle. Howard through to Brown. Plays it back to Alexander. And now Howard has made a run on the left. Can he get the cross in? Is it a penalty? No. No, he just loses the ball. Tunnicliffe holding Maguire up. But Maguire manages to find a teammate. Could this be a last hurrah for them for a consolation goal? With Johnson. Chips it over the top. Maguire's there this time. Maguire shoots and Mason jumps over the ball. Seemed to dive over the ball. That's really disappointing. I was hoping to keep the clean sheet and have 3 clean sheets in a row there. But not to be. He makes the run off the back of Lake. And then, yeah, Mason kind of dives over the top of the ball. You're thinking if he's on the floor there, he's more than got the reach to save that. never mind. 5-1, still a really good result. Getting the confidence back into the team. Owen Prem with another hat-trick. I can't remember how many he has had this season, but he's had at least 3. So yeah, nice victory. Well done, lads. Arms outstretched. Loving life. So we'll just see where that puts us in the table. I don't think it's going to make much difference, but maybe just see how the other teams got on in this round of fixtures as well. Be nice to have clawed 3 points back on everybody, but we shall see. I think we may have done, actually, unless they haven't played. So AFC Blackpool, they've played a game less than us, yes, so we're 8 points behind them. Lower Breck did play, and they drew with St Helens, so we're 8 points behind them, having played the same number of games. So yeah, a positive game week. I suppose we've definitely gained on Lower Breck. Maybe AFC Blackpool. Who are they playing then? They look like they're playing Pilkington. So Pilkington are 4th. So it shouldn't be a gimme, should it? Hopefully then we can start to claw some points back. Maybe make it interesting as we get towards the back end of the season. Obviously, yeah, it's not looking like it's going to be the season that I was hoping. Again. So we'll just see what happens. Try and enjoy what we're doing. Going to not try and get too hung up on getting promoted, because it's not happening, is it? So yeah, okay. Well, I hope that's been a decent enough episode for you. A bit of an update really as to how the first half of the season's gone, showing you a run-of-the-mill victory against the bottom place side, Daisy Hill. If it gets tasty, I might drop an episode in before the end of the season, but we'll see. If not, I'll be back with the end of season update, maybe bring you the last game or a decent fixture towards the end anyway, and then go from there. So thanks for joining in, guys. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please leave a like, leave a comment, obviously give some feedback on sort of episode lengths that you prefer. I'll try and take that on board. If you've not already, please subscribe. You get notifications on when the latest videos are dropping. As I say, they're not regular, unfortunately. They're just as and when I can do them. And check out my other series if you've not already. AC Milan that I've done. That's a good one. Otherwise, I will catch you guys for the next one. Cheers.